In the period from the 11th to 17th of November 2023, the armed forces of the Russian Federation inflicted 24 group strikes with high-precision weapons and unmanned aerial vehicles on Liman Operational Tactical Group and the Khortitsa Operational Strategic Group of Forces forward command posts and accommodation points for Ukrainian officers, as well as temporary deployment areas of Azov and Right Sector nationalist formations militants. In addition, artillery arsenals, depots of weapons, military equipment, fuels and lubricants, airfield infrastructure, as well as a training center for snipers and engineers of the armed forces of Ukraine was successfully hit. In the Kupyansk direction, units of the Zapad Group of Forces repelled 26 enemy attacks and improved the situation along the front line. Airstrikes and artillery fire defeated manpower and hardware of the Ukrainian 30th, 54th, 57th and 67th mechanized brigades near Sinkovka, Timkovka and Zagoruikovka of Kharkov region. The enemy losses totaled over 575 Ukrainian troops killed and wounded, 2 tanks, 10 armored fighting vehicles, 11 motor vehicles and 13 field artillery pieces. In the Liman direction, the center group of forces, supported by aviation, artillery and heavy flamethrower systems, repelled 23 attacks launched by assault groups of the Ukrainian 24th and 47th Mechanized Brigades, the 12th Special Forces Brigade, as well as the 15th Regiment of the National Guard of Ukraine. The enemy losses were more than 1,100 servicemen, 8 armored fighting vehicles, 14 motor vehicles and 5 field artillery guns. In the Donetsk direction, the U group of forces repelled 33 enemy attacks and inflicted fire damage on the Ukrainian manpower and hardware near Marinka, Kurdyumovka, Razdolovka, Andreevka and Klishchevka in Donetsk People's Republic. The enemy losses were more than 1,810 servicemen killed and wounded, 2 tanks, 24 motor vehicles and 22 field artillery guns. In the South Donetsk direction, units of the Vostok Group of Forces captured more favorable positions and repelled 2 attacks of the Ukrainian 79th Air Assault, 128th Territorial Defense Brigade's assault groups near Novomykhailovka and Nikolskoye in Donetsk People's Republic. Airstrikes and artillery fire defeated Ukrainian 72nd Mechanized, 58th Mechanized Infantry, 102nd and 127th Territorial Defense Brigades close to Ugledar, Staromayorskoye and Urozhainoye in Donetsk People's Republic. Over the week, the enemy has lost more than 745 militants, 12 armored fighting vehicles, 15 motor vehicles, 20 field artillery guns, as well as 1 Grad MLRS. In the Zaporozhye direction, units of the Russian Group of Forces repelled 3 attacks of the Ukrainian units near Robotino in Zaporozhye region. Moreover, the Russian armed forces inflicted fire damage on manpower and hardware of the Ukrainian 33rd, 117th and 118th Mechanized Brigades near Uspenovka and Malaya Tokmachka in Zaporozhye region. The enemy losses were more than 425 servicemen, 2 tanks, 9 armored fighting vehicles, 14 motor vehicles and 7 field artillery guns. In the Kherson direction, the enemy lost more than 460 troops killed and wounded, 2 tanks and 17 motor vehicles during unsuccessful attempts to land on the island and on the right bank of the Dnieper. In the course of the counter-battery warfare, 16 field artillery guns and 1 Grad MLRS were hit. Operational tactical aviation and missile troops of the Russian Group of Forces destroyed 1 radar of the Ukrainian S-300 air defense system and 3 counter-battery radar stations, including 1 German-made Cobra and 2 US-made AN/TPQ-50. Russian air defense facilities shot down 3 MiG-29 fighter jets of the Ukrainian Air Force during aerial and air defense battles. Air defense units shot down 22 HIMARS MLRS projectiles, 2 JDAM aerial guided bombs, and 198 Ukrainian unmanned aerial vehicles. In total, 536 airplanes, 254 helicopters, 8,989 unmanned aerial vehicles, 441 air defense missile systems, 13,446 tanks and other armored fighting vehicles, 1,185 combat vehicles equipped with MRLS, 7,123 field artillery guns and motors, as well as 15,342 units of special military equipment have been destroyed during the special military operation.